First years of issue, like rookie cards, like first editions, are really the name of the game. It's where it starts, and we always go back to it. Two of the most popular coins, two of the most popular presidents are our daily deal this evening. That being the Lincoln cent that was introduced in 1909, the very first ever presidential coin. By the way, the one we have here tonight is the uncirculated Victor David Brenner, the VDB. We'll be showing you all the details on these gorgeous brown, red-brown coins we've accumulated over the last couple of months. And the second one goes back to the very beginning of this country and our first president, George Washington. And in 1932, for the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth, the U.S. Mint made a one-year only special coin, a Washington quarter. We loved it so much that in 1934 we brought it back, and it's been the coin of the realm ever since. So tonight we have two great stories, two great pieces, uncirculated, first years of issue, and again, your price, your choice on the price, just $39.95. So the Washington quarter, I think, has that unique story, these 90% silver coins, for the fact that, again, it was meant as a one-year only. At this time in history, we were making a lot of special, one-of-a-kind, commemorative coins, bringing forward people, places, and things in our history. Well, is there a people, person, or a place more significant than our founding father, first president, George Washington? We love the coin concept so much, even though before that we had the standing Liberty half, standing Liberty quarter, we petitioned to have it brought back. Now, every major coin program in the last half century has come from the quarters series. State quarters, national parks. Now we're on the Women Making History program, all there. Then we're looking at this gorgeous uncirculated piece. First year of issue as well. But remember, back in 1909, the first year of issue, the story, the talk was what? His initials, VDB, on the bottom of the coin, as you can see right there at 6 o'clock, were added to the coin. This is the first coin ever in U.S. history with a president on it for circulation. We should not be advertising, was the phrase of the day. So quickly, they reversed out the VDB and replaced it with what they call the corrected version. Now, if you look at these two coins, look at history itself, look at the two oldest tenured coins in U.S. history right now. They are what? Well, the longest tenured ever is the Lincoln cent. 1909 is when it started. This coin, this VDB, and it rolls to today, 2024. The second presidential coin introduced was the 1932 Washington quarter. We're looking at over 3/4 of a century. Tons of changes, but this is where it all began. So tonight, everybody, it's all about uncirculated, it's all about beautiful presentation, and it's all about a crazy, crazy price. Now, my competition had uncirculated specimens on the cent, and they were at $69.95. Not a horrible price for a brown, red, brown, beautiful uncirculated specimen, considering reds are over $100 in the marketplace. And that Washington quarter was a little higher at $79.95. Now, we found some about uncirculateds at $59, but true uncirculated specimens were upwards of $79.95. So again, part of our daily deal, part of our conversation, part of our push always is significance and relevance, and then quality and price. Significance, the first ever presidential coin, the first commemorative pushed into a regular tender coin, first years of issue, the two longest tenured ever, uncirculated, wow. Now first year, uncirculated, and price all come together. Your choice tonight, $39.95, whether it's that gorgeous VDB Lincoln cent and or that gorgeous Washington uncirculated. Again, firsts are always significant, always significant. First Morgan, first Peace, first Kennedy. always driving the series. But we're always happy when we can find quality specimens. Not like these were made 50 years ago. 50 years ago, the Memorial was introduced. That was 1959. The Wheatie was out there for 50 years before that. And this is the first ever Wheatie. So when you look at the mintage figures, you look at the known surviving. If you look at NGC and PCGS or ANAX as a gauge, we look at it all the time. It is not changing much over the last 2 or 3 years. The coins that made their way in, made their way in. The rest are the great American coin hunt we all love and we all dream of having. So again, the premise of firsts always comes home. We remember Lindbergh flew across the Atlantic first. We remember the Packers won the first Super Bowl. Lots of extra effort and time put into all the rest of the stuff, correct? But firsts are always remembered and revered. First Silver Eagle, right? Good stuff. But the storylines behind each of these coins, respectively, is pretty cool as well. The 1909 VDB Lincoln cent, remember, President Theodore Roosevelt wanted to redesign all of our coins. We did all the gold coins with Augustus St. Gaudens in 07 and 08. And then the very first coin he introduced was the very first presidential coin. This is it. And the error version, or the VDB version, is the first. And then, to celebrate the 200th anniversary of our first president, the quarter exists. Guys, let's put that 1 minute clock up. We're getting down to, well, lots of phone calls, lots of one here, one there, lots of people buying pairs. It's just a lot of everything. And that's what it's supposed to be. The Your Choice means if you are looking for quarters, this is a great quarter, grab one. If you love the Lincoln Cent series, you can never have too many VDB uncirculated first year of issue coins. But when you tie the stories down on both of these, the VDB error, right? The 32 Washington quarter meant to be a 1 year only. Then they brought it back 2 years later in 34, and from 34 to the present, it has been the driver in coin collecting today in the marketplace. National Parks quarters, state quarters, women making history are all based on the Washington quarter. And these are firsts. These are uncirculated. And they're also tonight at that great AVC price. Not $69, not $79, everyone. These are at $39.95 while they last. And that's why they call this segment the Daily Deal.